You're scrolling through your girlfriend's phone, heart pounding, and there it is, flirty texts, dirty talk, plans to hook up with her manager at work. But it's not just a betrayal that hits you like a truck. It's how she laughs about getting caught, calls you a doormat, and promises to reach out to him once you're out of the picture. What would you do? Stick around. Because this guy's revenge was swift, savage, and oh so satisfying, exposing her to everyone who mattered, from her boss to her mom, and watching her world crumble. If you've ever felt that gut-wrenching sting of betrayal, that burning need for justice, when someone treats you like you're disposable, then you're in the right place. Hit that like button if you're ready for a story that'll have you cheering for the underdog. Subscribe for more epic Reddit revenge tales that hit right in the feels. And let's dive into this roller coaster of heartbreak and payback. All right, folks, let's set the scene. Our protagonist, we'll call him Alex for this story, to keep things anonymous like the original Reddit post, is your everyday guy. He's in his mid-20s, working a steady job, and deeply invested in his relationship with his girlfriend, Sarah. They've been together for over a year, building what Alex thought was a solid foundation. He was a supportive type, helping her through tough times, being there for her family, even pitching in when her mom needed to move into a new home just last week. Picture this. Alex hauling boxes upstairs in the sweltering heat, sweat dripping down his back, muscles aching, all while Sarah's phone buzzes nonstop in her pocket. He didn't think much of it at the time. Work stuff, right? But deep down, that little voice in his head, that nagging intuition, was whispering something wasn't right. Sarah worked at a bustling Italian restaurant downtown. Think clinking glasses, the aroma of garlic and fresh pasta wafting through the air, servers hustling between tables with trays balanced precariously. It was a high-energy spot, the kind where late nights and close quarters could blur lines if you weren't careful. Her manager, let's call him Mike, was one of those charismatic types. Mid-30s, sharp-dressed, with a smile that could charm the socks off anyone. But behind that facade, a serial cheater, as we'd later find out. It started innocently enough, or so Alex told himself. A few weeks back, he noticed Sarah being extra protective of her phone. Always face down, quick to snatch it up when a notification pinged. His stomach would twist a little each time, that familiar not-a-doubt forming. Am I being paranoid? He'd think, staring at the ceiling at night while she slept soundly beside him. But one evening, after a long day, curiosity got the better of him. She was in the shower, steam filling the bathroom, the sound of water masking his quiet footsteps as he picked up her phone from the nightstand. His hands trembled slightly, heart racing like he'd just run a marathon, as he scrolled through her messages. And there it was, text from Mike. Not just friendly banter. Oh no, this was full-on flirtation, sexual compliments that made Alex's face burn with embarrassment and rage. "You look so hot in that uniform," Mike had typed, followed by Sarah's reply, a winking emoji and a photo of herself in the restaurant's back room, apron tied loosely, posing suggestively. Dirty talk during shifts. Can't wait to get my hands on you after closing, and plans to hang out outside work. Alex's vision blurred as he read on, the words searing into his brain like hot coals. Betrayal hit him like a freight train. Chest tightening, breath shallow, a wave of nausea rising in his throat. How could she? His mind screamed. After everything I've done? He confronted her that night. They were in their cozy apartment living room. Soft lamplight casting long shadows, the TV murmuring in the background from some forgotten show. Sarah emerged from the bedroom, towel drying her hair, oblivious at first. Alex held up the phone, his voice barely steady as he started. "Sarah, what the hell is this? Text with Mike? Dirty talk at work? Planning to hang out? How long has this been going on?" She froze, eyes darting to the screen, then back to him. Her face paled, but instead of crumbling, she straightened up, crossing her arms defensively. "Oh, come on, Alex. It's nothing serious. Just some harmless flirting to pass the time during slow shifts. Babe, you know how boring it gets back there. Nothing actually happened. No dates. No nothing. You're overreacting." Her tone was casual, almost dismissive, like she was explaining away a minor spill rather than a breach of trust. Alex felt his chest cave in further, his voice rising with hurt. Overreacting? These are sexual compliments, photos, plans to hang out. That's cheating, Sarah. Emotional, at least. And while I'm out here supporting you, helping your mom move all week, this is how you repay that. She rolled her eyes slightly, sighing as if he were a child throwing a tantrum. God, Alex, you're making this into such a big deal. It's just words. I love you, okay? Not him. Can we drop it? But Alex shook his head, tears pricking his eyes, his hands gesturing wildly. No, we can't. Block him. Right now. No more texts, no more contact. Promise me. She hesitated, biting her lip, but finally nodded, taking the phone. Fine, whatever. See? Blocked. Happy now? As she hit the button, Alex watched, a fragile relief washing over him, cool and soothing like a balm on sunburned skin. But that little voice, it wasn't convinced. Less than 24 hours later, that doubt proved right. Sarah was out running errands, and Alex, feeling a mix of guilt and justification, checked her phone again. His fingers flew across the screen, pulse thundering in his ears. And boom, there she was, unblocking Mike and responding to his messages on iMessage. But what gutted him wasn't just the continued contact. It was how she described the confrontation. LOL, he caught me scrolling through our text last night. It was hilarious, the way his face crumpled, like a kicked puppy. He looked so pathetic, demanding I block you. Don't worry, though, this is just temporary. I'll hit you up as soon as we're done. He's not worth the drama. Honestly, Mike, he's just an option, you know? Someone safe to fall back on while we figure this out. But you're the one who makes my heart race during those long shifts. Alex's world tilted. Emasculated? That's an understatement. He felt small, insignificant, like a punchline in her twisted game. His hand shook as he read her words again, the screen blurring through hot tears. Internal thoughts raced. I'm a joke to her? Pathetic? An option? After pouring my soul into this relationship, helping her mom move all week while she was texting this guy behind my back. Laughing about it? Everything we had, the late-night talks and the stars, the shared dreams of future together, the way she'd curl into me and whisper, I love you. Was it all a lie? Just a plaything for her amusement. Sarah had painted him as a doormat, someone she could toy with and discard. The disrespect burned deep, stirring a cocktail of emotions, anger bubbling like lava, embarrassment flushing his cheeks, surprise widening his eyes. How could the woman he loved talk about him like that to another man? It wasn't just cheating. It was humiliation on a soul-crushing level. Universally relatable, right? That feeling of being undervalued, taken for granted, powerless in the face of someone else's selfishness. We've all been there in some form. A friend who stabs you in the back, a partner who lies with a smile. But for Alex, this was a breaking point. He paced the apartment, fists clenched, breath coming in short bursts. She thinks I'm a plaything? Fine. Let's see how she likes being exposed. The idea ignited like a spark in dry tinder. Revenge. Not petty vandalism or shouting matches. Something calculated. Something that would hit where it hurt. Her reputation, her job, her family. He gathered the screenshots, his mind a whirlwind of justification. She earned this, he thought. Betrayal like that? It demands justice. Moral scales tipped in his favor. The audience, you and me, we'd feel it too. Fairness screams for payback when someone's so callously cruel. Planning was swift, fueled by adrenaline. He logged into her social media. Instagram and Snapchat, accounts she'd given him access to in happier times, a trust now weaponized. With a deep breath, he posted the incriminating screenshots to her stories. The dirty texts, the photos, her mocking words about him. Captions? Simple and damning. The truth about my faithful girlfriend. Turns out I'm just a joke. Next, he forwarded them to Mike, the cheating manager. Thought you should see what she's saying behind your back, too. She's playing us both, man. Laughing at me while stringing you along. He typed, a grim satisfaction settling in. Then, to her boss at the restaurant, the general manager, a no-nonsense woman who'd always preached professionalism. This is happening on the job, during shifts. Flirting, dirty talk, all time-stamped. Thought you should know before it blows up. And finally, to Sarah's mom. Oh, that one stung even as he hit send. Mom, while I was helping you move all week, sweating through those boxes and making sure everything was perfect for you, this is what Sarah was doing behind my back. Text with her manager, mocking me, planning to cheat. I thought you deserved to know the truth about your daughter. Sensory details flooded his senses. The click of the send button echoing in his ears, the cool phone screen against his palm, the bitter taste of bile in his mouth. Sarah called him back soon after, her voice frantic over the line, cracking with a mix of panic and feigned remorse. Alex? Oh, God, what did you do? I saw the posts. Everyone's texting me. I'm so sorry, babe. I didn't mean any of it. Those texts, they were just stupid jokes to vent. I was stressed from work, from everything. Please, let's talk this out. I love you. You're not an option. You're everything to me. Just take it down, okay? We can fix this. But the damage was done. Alex's voice was cold, laced with the pain she'd inflicted, as he replied, Fix this? You laughed at me, Sarah. Called me pathetic, a doormat. Said you'd reach out to him when we're done. Well, we're done now. I expose you, to Mike, to your boss, to your mom. Everyone knows the real you. Screw you and your lies. Her gasp was audible, a sharp intake that sent a thrill through him. The first taste of empowerment after days of feeling like dirt. She stammered. You what? To my mom? Alex, how could you? That's low, even for you. You're ruining my life over some texts. He hung up, his heart pounding, a strange mix of triumph and sorrow swirling inside. Updates rolled in, escalating the tension. Alex checked his messages obsessively, phone glued to his hand. Her boss had seen the screenshots. No reply yet, but the red receipt glowed like a beacon. Time will tell if she keeps her job, he thought, a mix of anticipation and nerves churning in his gut. But she did, somehow, doing damage control on social media, deleting posts frantically, explaining away the drama to friends with tearful voice notes. Guys, it's all a misunderstanding. My ex is just bitter. Don't believe the screenshots. They're out of context. Frustration mounted for Alex. How is she skating by? The conversation turned ugly when she texted him back. You think you're so clever, huh? Posting my private stuff everywhere. Only a loser like you would stoop this low. Alex. A pathetic, insecure little man who can't handle a little flirting. You've ruined everything. My job's awkward now. Mom's disappointed. Friends are judging me. Happy? You're spiteful and small. Alex fired back, spite fueling his words, but regret flickering underneath. Spiteful? After you mocked me to your side piece? Called me an option while I was breaking my back for your family? Yeah, I'm done talking. The damage is done, and you deserve every bit of it. Inside, though, the exchange left him raw. Did I go overboard? This isn't me. The anger, the revenge. I need help. He decided then, therapy, self-improvement. I'm done with her. She never deserved me, never wanted the real me anyway. But the story didn't end there. Digging deeper, Alex contacted the restaurant owner, showing the timestamps. Flirting during work hours, clear as day. The owner hedged on the call, his voice measured and distant. Look, son, I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, but legally, I can't get involved in personal situations that happen outside the restaurant. Even if it's uncomfortable, we'll handle internally. Alex's jaw clenched, pushing back. But the screenshots show it was during shifts, on the clock. In an at-will state, you could fire her for less. The owner sighed. I get it, but I don't want the drama. It'll blow over. Alex hung up, fuming but resigned. It'll be uncomfortable for her, he consoled himself, imagining the awkward shifts. Sidelong glances from co-workers, Mike avoiding her eyes with mumbled excuses like, busy today. Sarah, the boss's disapproving stare amid the clatter of plates and sizzling pans. Her once confident stride now hesitant. Shoulders slumped under the weight of whispers. Then, the final twist, the cherry on this revenge Sunday. Alex uncovered Mike's backstory. A single dad co-parenting a son with his ex. Let's call her Lisa. A quick search revealed her and the history. Mike had cheated on Lisa, too, at the same restaurant, with another co-worker while their son was just a baby. Irony thick as fog. Sarah, who despised her own cheating father and swore she'd never be a single mom or the other woman, had jumped right into that role. Alex's heart raced as he messaged Lisa the screenshots, introducing himself carefully. "Hi, Lisa. I don't know you, but I thought you should see this. Your ex, Mike, has been flirting with my now ex-girlfriend at work. Dirty texts, plans to meet. And from what I hear, this isn't new for him. She knew about you and was rude, apparently. Sorry to drag this up, but knowledge is power." Her response came quick, laced with weary recognition. "Thanks for the heads up. I actually saw them texting over a year ago. Confronted Mike about it. Told him to cut it off because I don't want him around anyone who'd be snobbish to me, especially with our son in the mix. Sarah was always rude when we'd cross paths, acting like she was better than me. We're not together anymore. Thank God. But yeah, their relationship started way back. And get this, ours ended because he cheated with another girl at that same damn restaurant, right after our boy was born. History repeats, huh? Stay strong. You dodge a bullet. The pieces fit. Sarah's snobbish attitude toward Lisa, the long-term flirtation. Validation surged through Alex. Not just his pain, but a web of deceit exposed, confirming he wasn't the crazy one. And then the climax hit like a thunderclap. With everything out in the open, social media ablaze with comments like, "Girl, what were you thinking?" And that's messed up. Work tainted with enforced distance. The boss pulling Sarah aside for a stern, "Keep it professional or else talk." Family aware, her mom calling in tears. "Sarah, how could you do this to Alex? To us? After he helped me so much? I'm so disappointed. Your father did the same to me and now you. And now Mike's ex-no, fueling more awkward co-parenting drama." Sarah's facade shattered. She called Alex one last time, voice breaking into sobs, raw and desperate. "Alex, please? I can't take this anymore. Take it all down, the posts, everything. Everyone hates me now. Friends are ghosting. Work is hell. Mike won't even look at me. Says it's too risky. Mom's lecturing me nonstop, saying I become just like Dad. I was wrong, okay? So wrong. Those texts, I was stupid, insecure, chasing excitement because things with us felt too safe. But I regret it all. You're not pathetic. I am. Please, give me another chance. Or at least mercy." Her words hung in the air, laced with genuine regret, but too late. Alex paused, feeling the emotional release flood him. Shoulders relaxing for first time in days. A triumphant smile creeping across his face as the weight of humiliation lifted. "No, Sarah. You made your choices. Laughing at me, treating me like a joke. Now live with the consequences. Goodbye." He hung up, tears of relief mixing with laughter. The emasculation reversed into empowerment. Mike ghosted her completely, replying to her desperate text with a curt, "This was a mistake. Delete my number." The boss enforced strict no fraternization rules, making shifts hellish with constant oversight and cold shoulders. Her mom's endless disappointment echoed in voicemails. "I raised you better than this." Humiliation washed over Sarah. Shocked texts from friends demanding explanations. Angry glares at work turning her into a pariah. The realization she was a villain in her own story. Her snobbish confidence crumbling into isolation. For Alex, it was pure release. The sting of betrayal transformed into validation, a cathartic triumph that mended his shattered self-worth. Justice served, cold and sweet. Phew, what a ride. Stories like this remind us. Betrayal cuts deep, but karma has a way of circling back. Sometimes, standing up for yourself means drawing that line and learning from the fallout, like seeking therapy to heal. Have you ever felt that pull toward revenge, or chosen to walk away? Food for thought. If this tale of betrayal and epic payback gave you that satisfying chill down your spine, smash that like button right now. It helps spread these stories far and wide. Drop in the comments. What's the wildest revenge you've seen or pulled off? Did it feel as good as this one? And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more Reddit revenge gems that'll keep you hooked. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.